Okay, I wanted to look at what's going on in Gaza. So we have them wanting to flee. They need food. They need water. It's about judgment, and they're trying to hold on. What's being built is still more arguments, abuses of power by those in control. Okay, I'm going to go to our other deck. We have perhaps Biden and some new things that are coming down the pike. We've got holding on with new actions, still charging forward, and seeing what they're about, looking for food, water, etc., and holding on, hoping for some sort of a victory. And I think the victory they're hoping for is just to get out alive. Now they've closed the borders to Egypt, and I think Nityanahu is looking for just all out death. So let's look at what's going on in Israel. What's going on with the Israelis? Get that one and get this one. Shuffle this up and see what's going on with the Israelis with this. Okay. So underneath of it, charging forward, club in hand, and trying to hold. They want Gaza back is what it is. They're trying to have something new come out, and the people are supportive of it. The message is about the continuing action, okay? And I think they want to say it's karmic. World is looking, and they are trying to figure out their next move. We've got darker elements happening with this. You know, it's not all above board. Nityanahu is just, okay, he's looking for a victory. That's what he's putting out mentally. People are feeling stressed back to the edge when it comes to this new stuff happening. A lot of things up in the air that are being offered. And the long term, they're not liking what is coming out of this long term. So we're going to look at Nityanahu. What is happening with Nityanahu on this? We'll shuffle this other ones up and we'll see what is happening with Nityanahu. I mean, I just feel Nityanahu is a lot like Putin, okay? I want that land, and I don't care, you know, I'll murder every man, woman, and child to get it as well. I mean, they've just been, now I'm not supportive of what the Hamas is doing, but also the people in the Gaza Strip have just been so downtrodden for so long. So it's not good on either side. So Nityanahu, he's wanting a victory. Again, above it, he'll do anything he can to get a victory, okay? An abuse of power. He's abused. that region for quite some time. It's a tower moment with what's coming, what's being birthed, okay? It's not good when it comes to Nityanahu, as far as his being able to continue to stay in his position of power. There's a burden with that now. And when it comes to dealing with people, his rulership, okay, we're looking at support, if he's going to have enough support with the wheel turning when it comes out of this, juggling this retreat later. I think people are looking at what they're being fed, what they're being given, and holding on. He's got information that he's been given. Now I wonder if Trump had given him some information. Now he knew what was coming. He had a heads up. This was not just out of the blue. Who's given him this intel? How did he know what was happening? Let's see if we can see something on that. What about the intel he was given? He had information, okay? Didn't like what was coming, didn't want to, kind of ignoring. The tower moment, again, what's being birthed, he knew ahead of time what was happening. This is his government, then he's going to maybe take a hit with it, wanting to put out a strong manipulation with it. Okay, we have this mentally unhappy, mentally pain, with a lot of this stuff up in the air with people. As far as support moving forward, it was the karmic, the wheel is turning as far as what was being given, what was being fed, what he was being offered and offered up. It was about the Pandora's box. So yeah, he knew what was coming. It's just my feeling with it is, I'm not for Israel, no matter what they do. They've done a lot of heinous things. I feel for people on both sides that are just trying to live their lives. And you get the ones in power that are fueling all of this. It's not the nominal people. They're trying to flee. They want their children alive. They want to have food. They want to have shelter. That's it. So, I'm not supportive, of either side, whoever is doing this and murdering people indiscriminately. It's just... And it's all what? Greed. It's mine. No, it's mine. It's mine. No, it's mine. And I want it. And that's it. It's the greed of the leadership, these narcissistic men in power, that they don't care about the people. It's all about their ego. And so they are so disgusting. People are trying to flee Gaza, and they're bombing the people trying to leave. They're trying to preserve their children, preserve something. So I have no love lost for either side when it comes to ones like Nityanahu or the head of the Hamas and the terrorist organizations. I feel for the people on both sides that are, having to deal with this, okay? Having to deal with this. So on that note, I'm going to leave that here. I don't see good things coming out of this tower moment again. I did shuffle them. Again, tower moment that's being birthed. It's not good for either side when it comes to the people. They're all facing loss. And that's what I got on Hoagie's thing when I read on it and somebody wanted to attack me for my read, that both sides are facing a lot of loss. Okay? I don't care if you're Palestinian. I don't care if you're Israeli. I don't give a rat's ass what country you're from. Okay? I care about the humanity of the people. Okay? So many people just want to label the whole thing because of the actions of a few. Well, you can't do that. Well, I suppose you can because people do it every day. But you have to look at people as individuals. Okay? And rather than because we have egregious, people, we have what? We had Trump. Are we all racist haters here? No. Okay? But in maybe other countries, they see the way he's acting and they think the rest of us are like that. Okay? Well, we're not. So it's the same thing. No matter where you live in the world, people are people, and each person, you have to look at their own humanity and who they are as a person. Okay? Rather than looking at the so-called leadership, which are not leaders. A leader is somebody that stands up and has morality and ethics. But what I'm seeing across the board in so many countries, they're not having ethics. They're not having morality. They're narcissists, toxic narcissists that are out for greed, name, fame, and they don't give a rat's ass about people at all. So I'm going to leave that here, and we'll see you online.